Well, we'd also like to thank Mr. Bob Giacomo that continually helps put all of this together. And it's a good
Rock the cradle, Lucy, rock it just till dawn. Rock the cradle, Lucy, bring the baby home. Oh, 5 cents gets a nickel, 10 cents gets a dime. Get yourself some soldier's joy, have a real good time. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you just got the first taste of Mr. Shad Cobb up from Nashville, Tennessee. Make him welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Good
We're
friend.
sure glad to be here. And we've got a pretty good handle on cool weather today. It's so much nicer than some of the years we've been over here. It feels pretty good to me. Maybe we'll do you a song that we've written. Let's do one. This particular song was our squirrel's favorite. He'd actually come out to the edge of the woods and get on a limb and listen when we go out on the deck and pick this one. He wanted to hear this one.
Yeah, we raised him right in the house with us. It was a little girl, actually. We didn't know. And I've had every animal in the world in the
Inside.
house since when I grew up on the farm. By far, a baby squirrel is the most fun you'll ever have.
I kind of like the pig too, but I admit a squirrel's a lot more fun.
Oh, raised a pig in the house too.
So here's one called Sing With Me. 2, 3, and... Come to me, my arms are wide, rest your head and clear your mind. Could I touch your heart of gold with a song from my soul? Sing, sing with me, lonely will be gone. Come to me, together we belong. Life is but a
fear you hide. It's the same for me inside. Music takes it all away, with melodies of love to play. Sing, sing with me, lonely will be gone. Come, come, come to me, together we belong. Life is but a song. People say things they don't mean. We're like children underneath. It is love for which we long. We can find it in a song. Sing, sing with me, lonely will be gone. Come, come to me, together we belong. Life is but a song. Come to me, my arms are wide. Rest your head and clear your mind. Could I touch your heart of gold with a song from my soul?
Thank you, folks. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you so much. Yeah, don't mind if I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, water time. Water boy.
Oh, that water's good.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Bob thinks of everything, and I think he's even added a few more fans.
And we got a refrigerator right here, which is just great.
I know.
Yeah.
Step
I'm hoping
up.
there's a popsicle in there. I'm going to look in there. Get down in key of C, little orphan Annie.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to vamp for a minute on this. 2, 3, and. Riding them plains, the hill and them cabs have been on the road too long. Looking for the sunshine every day that I've been a missing so long. 2 blocks over, 1 street across, uptown, around and down. Lord, there must be somebody hiding there somewhere I ain't found.
Annie, orphan Annie, are your Nashville nights still warm?
Somewhere in the west of town, Lord, it's coming up a storm. Are your rivers dark and muddy, where the green swamp withers grow?
9 more days I'll be home.
Back in off the road. All right, Jack. Picking and singing and playing their games. Listen to what I say. I wish I was down in Nashville town, about 5th and Broadway, where the Cumberland rolls and a soft breeze blows. Home ain't far away. Here I sit up in New York City, hanging out all day.
Annie, orphan Annie, are your Nashville nights still warm?
Somewhere in the west of town, Lord, it's coming up a storm. Are your rivers dark and muddy, where the green swamp withers grow?
9 more days I'll be home.
Back in off the road. Scoot over. Yeah.
Wow,
along, looking for the sunshine all day that I've been missing so long. 2 blocks over, 1 street across, uptown, around and down. Lord, there must be somebody hiding there somewhere I ain't found.
Annie, orphan Annie, are your Nashville nights still warm? Somewhere to the west of town, it's a coming up a storm. Are your rivers dark and muddy,
Where the green swamp withers grow?
9 more days I'll be home.
Backing off the road.
9 more days I'll be home.
Backing off the road.
Thank you. Orphan Annie. He was gone so much he just called her Orphan Annie.
Got a lot of competition.
I learned to play music. Gary bought me this, not this auto harp, but an auto harp for Christmas, first year we were married. We met when we were 14. His band, he's from Sparta, and his band came to play a dance at Pinckneyville High School. And it was my girlfriend that really thought he was special. I didn't think that much of it at the time. But he liked me better, so we fixed her up with the bass player. And in the meantime, we did get married when we were 17, and we grew up with our only son, Noah. Gary bought me this auto harp first year we were married for Christmas, and I thought I was getting a sewing machine because I had seen the stub on the check. Remember when they used to have a stub on the end? And he'd weighted the box with bricks and everything, so I'd think it for sure was a sewing machine. And so it was an auto harp, and it changed our life. We've played together ever since. We've been married 54 years, I think, and played music all that time once we learned.
And she sews real good, nevertheless.
I got
She's
that sewing machine anyway.
wore out a couple of them. But the funny thing is the price of that auto harp and the sewing machine was both $74. Ain't that amazing? $74 for that. That'd be,
And they're probably about even today if you were to buy one. You know?
I doubt it.
You don't think so?
No. Huh.
Which would be more expensive?
That would be much more
Auto
expensive.
harp would be more expensive than a sewing machine today.
So, several years ago, we befriended a man from up in the Appalachians named Cy Khan, great writer, and lots of bluegrass people do Cy's songs, and Irish musicians like his stuff too. Here's one that we like real well called Gone and Gonna Rise Again, Song of Resurrection. 2, 3, I remember the year my granddaddy died, gone, gonna rise again. Dug his grave on the mountainside, gone, gonna rise again. I was too young to understand the way he felt about the land. I could read his history in his hands, gone, gonna rise again. Corn in the crib, apples in the bin, gone, gonna rise again. Ham in the smokehouse, cotton in the gin, gone, gonna rise again. Cows in the barn, hogs in the lot, you know he never had a lot. But it worked like the devil for the little he got, gone, gonna rise again. these apple trees on the mountainside. Gonna rise again. We planted the seeds right before he died. Gonna rise again. I guess he knew that he'd never see the red fruit hanging from the tree, but he planted the seeds for his children and me. Gonna rise again. All right, Sheriff. Come over in front of it. High on a ridge up above the farm, gonna rise again. I think of my people that have gone on, gonna rise again. Like a tree that grows in the mountain down, the storms of life have shut them down, but the new wood springs from the roots underground. Gonna rise again. Gonna rise again. Sounded mighty good, Sheriff.
Oh, the singing, I love it.
Okay. We're going to do you a gospel song that we wrote a while back, one called Over and Over Again. 1, 2, 3, and...
Time after time, time and again, I come to him asking for comfort within. He lifts me up in a spiritual wind. High above valleys I've fallen in. Over and over and over again, my sweet Savior beckons me in. He never asks why or where I've been. Over and over and over again. He brings me peace away from the fear. He takes me in to dry all my tears. When my burdens are too hard to bear, He washes my face with water so clear. Over and over and over again, my sweet Savior beckons me in. He never asks why or where I've been. Over and over and over again. Everlasting, endlessly, He takes my place, sharing my sorrow, giving me grace. Over and over and over again, He gives me hope my soul can ascend. He gives me strength and love without end. My broken heart He always mends. Over and over and over again, my sweet Savior beckons me in. He never asks
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I started my painting career in Pinckneyville. When I was a kid, I was 11 years old, and I'd always had an art flair. Mama could paint and draw, and she taught me how. I always was drawing something. So my dad bought a used pickup truck and brought it home, and I said, Dad, I think I can paint that. Because it was a law, you had to have name and empty weight on your trucks then. So we went to the dime store and bought some enamel paint and a few brushes that were kind of good. And I painted his name and the empty weight on his truck and a horse, you know. And wasn't long the neighbors were asking if I'd paint theirs, and aunts and uncles would bring their trailers and trucks over. And I thought, I'm going to go towards that because they would pay me. And I got to paint the panther on the gymnasium wall. Webb Ragland fixed it up so I could get out of study hall and paint the panther. And it's treated me well my whole life too. Art and music right here. We just stayed right here because we love the land. And I was just reminded of that because I painted the tank on this steam engine and probably a few other things. Through time, they come to me. Kind of run together until I see one. I think, oh, I painted that.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. Oh, we do have some CDs.
Yeah,
If you all have something you can still play it on, we do have CDs on this table. And there's a laminated paper that tells you what year we had recorded it and a little bit about each one. So
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Norman Blake wrote this one. It's about the train that carried Abe Lincoln back to Springfield after he was shot up in Ford's Theater. One called Lincoln's Funeral Train. On the 21st of April, 1865, 331 left Washington for Lincoln's last train ride. Cannons boom, bonfires burn, the evergreens will crave. 331 in the morning sun, with her sad journey. See that train a-comin', boys, rolling down Main. Draped in black, she won't be back. It's Lincoln's funeral train. With a portrait of a modern man shot down by a traitor. Now toll the bell, bid farewell to the great emancipator. And on the locomotive front, his picture did adorn it. The old lamps gleaming yellow light, rumbling on to morning. The engine Nashville number 50, with her black flags flying, ran from Cleveland to Springfield, past the mourners crying. See that train a-comin', boys, rolling down Main. Draped in black, she won't be back. It's Lincoln's funeral train. With a portrait of a modern man shot down by a traitor. Lord, toll the bell, bid farewell to the great emancipator. All right, sir. crowds jammed the streets for a final look at the great man who had stood at our country's helm through the bitter war. It seemed of little good. Felled by a bullet from John Wilkes Booth as the battles died away. His guiding spirit to reconcile, his absence brought dismay. See that train a-comin', boys, roll down lane. Draped in black, she won't be back. It's like a train with a portrait of a modern man shot down by a traitor. Lord tolled the bell, bid farewell to the great emancipator. Now toll the bell, bid farewell to the great emancipator.
So very kind, so very kind, thank you.
Thank you.
That's you, Tennessee State.
All right.
We're gonna do If we got it. Well, I mentioned I painted a horse on that truck for my dad, so he raised and raced thoroughbred race horses west of Pinckneyville, about 5 miles. It was a wonderful life. I didn't know we were poor till I went to town school. Had a fabulous time on the farm, taking care of the horses. We had our ponies. So I always have to do a horse song because it takes me back. And this is about a really famous horse, the old Tennessee Stud. He was the best.
Ready? 2, 3, and...
Along about 1825, I left Tennessee very much alive. And I never would have got through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't have been riding the Tennessee Stud. Well, I had some trouble with my sweetheart's pa. One of her brothers was a bad outlaw. And I sent her a letter by my gold fuzz, and I rode away on the Tennessee Stud. Tennessee Stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve, he had the blood, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud. Well, I rode on out into no man's land, across that river called the Rio Grande. And I raced my horse with a Spaniard's foal till I got me a skinful of silver and gold. Well, me and the Spaniard, we couldn't agree, and I got in a fight over Tennessee. We jerked our guns and he fell with a thud, and I rode away on the Tennessee Stud. Tennessee Stud, long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve, he had the blood, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud. Well, I got just as lonesome as a man can be, dreaming on my girl in Tennessee. And the Tennessee Stud's green eyes turned blue, he was a dreaming of a sweetheart too. Well, I rode right back across Arkansas. I whipped her brother and I whipped her pa. And when I found that girl with golden hair, she was riding a Tennessee mare. Tennessee Stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve, he had the blood, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud. stepping side by side. We crossed them mountains and the valleys wide. We came to big mud, then we forget a flood on the Tennessee mare and the Tennessee stud. There's a pretty little baby on the cabin floor and a little horse cold playing round my door. I love that girl with golden hair, and the Tennessee stud loves the Tennessee mare. Tennessee stud, long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the bud, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. Thank you. Yeah, couldn't go wrong with a pair of horses like that.
So if we went up just a little to God Looked at Me back up.
Sure,
this-
that'd
okay.
be fine.
Folks, can you hear things all right? It sounds all right? Okay, good. That makes us feel good. I'm kind of getting the idea that it's the best year we've had over here, Greg. You feel it, Greg? Yeah. Thank you, Greg, for helping us, man. It's well done.
Oh yeah, our sound man, Greg
Yes,
Eplin. Let's
yes,
give
Greg
him a
Eplin.
hand.
All right.
Faithful.
So this is a tune Roberta and I wrote a while. Uh-oh.
I just gave him a compliment and listened to that.
Uh-oh. This is about how we see God in the face of and the lives of others. Called God Looked at Me. He said the last thing I remember, I was young and strong. Hasn't been that long ago, now those days are gone. Would you help me, stranger? Thank you for your time. When I picked up his grocery bag, God looked me in the eye. God looked at me. I saw him face to face. I was there at the right time. My heart was in the right place. God looked at me. I've heard the saddest news, she said. I'm all tremble now. My dearest friend in all the world passed away somehow. I held her hand and told her things would be okay. I'll stay with you a little while, help you find your way. God looked at me. I saw him face to face. I was there at the right time. My heart was in the right place. God looked at me. I've been down on my luck. Could you spare some change to help me get back on track so I won't feel the pain? You see, the wine, it helps me forget my broken dreams. I reach down in my pocket, I say, go get what you need. God looked at me. I saw him face to face. I was there at the right time. My heart was in the right place. God looked at me. If I failed to help a man, I could miss the chance to see the loving face of God in a stranger's glance. God looked
saw him face to face. I was there at the right time, my heart was in the right place. God looked at me. I was there at the right time, my heart was in the right place. God looked at me.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Wonderful. Zion's Hill? All right.
I'm about ready to fall over now from singing.
Okay, I'll do some.
Yeah, you can sing.
Play the music tree and all.
All right. This is one Roberta and I wrote a few years back. One called the Music Tree. And Roberta to sing it for you. Make sure it right into it.
Years fly by, but the days are long. Lord knows we sing so many songs. Some play sad, some ring true, some reach for the sky to see us through. A song for you and one for me, from the root of all good grows the music tree. Music helps us to belong, heals the soul and keeps us strong. It makes sense to a world of strife, of joy and pain throughout our life. A song for you and one for me, from the root of all good grows the music tree.
Someday we'll cross the golden wide, with our Savior we'll abide, singing our songs eternally,
Picking fruit off the music tree.
picking fruit
Off the music tree. Thank you. Different, wasn't it? Yeah, I committed 1 year to only write happy songs. It's harder to write a happy song, believe me.
Sure. Not waiting. One in A?
In A?
Okay.
What are we going to do here?
Sally good?
Okay, and then we'll do the break.
Okay.
We're going to turn Shad loose on one rip-roaring song here, and then I think we're going to take a little bit of a break and get in front of a fan. Would that be okay with you guys? And we'll be right back after we cool off.
Right in the heat. It's hanging right in.
Yeah, yeah.
Really good.
One called Sally Gooden. Mr. Shad
Very
Cobb. Okay, we'll be right back. I'm Roberta Gordon. This is Gary Gordon. We're
Glad
the
to be
Gordons
here.
with Shad Cobb on the fiddle, and we will take a short break and be back. Thank
Good
you
to see
so
you.
much.
Thank you. Remember, if you're thinking for a nice place to have supper, the Grecian Steakhouse here in town would be real nice. We've been over there a number of times and always enjoyed it.
And I think I figured out what happened. My audio interface did not properly capture, so that's what's going on, and why I was not able to get anything going. So you were sitting there watching me flapping my lips without making any noise. So, but I guess that could be advantageous. But anyway, we're just kind of waiting for the Gordons to come back, and I don't know. I understand that YouTube is kind of weird about people having music play that may be, a copyright infringement for somebody, and I'm hoping that the live stuff here, even though the Gordons have done a music event of or have done their own music, hopefully that there's not a copyright strike and all that kind of stuff. I know that kind of gets on some people's nerves. So anyway, that's the way things happen, I guess. Anyway, we'll just keep waiting here until the Gordons come back. I normally have a sheet that kind of a cheat sheet that tells what's going on. I think we're at the 66th annual Thresherman event. And this is not, the music part in here in the steam shed is just a tiny pittance of what's actually going on here. There are, I think, probably thousands of vehicles out here, old threshing machines, steam-driven stuff, a lot of older tractors and stuff. Everybody's coming displaying their stuff here at the park here at the Perry County Fairgrounds in Pinckneyville, Illinois. So I don't know what else to say other than I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens here. They decided to take a little break and sit in front of a fan. I've got a fan over there, that yellow thing right there. That's blowing on me and keeping me cool. And I've got water, I've got coffee, and now I got this hamburger that I was chewing on. I was explaining earlier that they decided to take a break, and it kind of caught me off guard. And I was chewing on the burger when they took the break, so I didn't. I was not prepared for that, but that happens. Things like that. I also have my work phone here. It's I'm really loving this Starlink that my buddy let me borrow for this event. So I'm not sure that my cell phone internet would have stood the test, but we have a Starlink sitting out hooked to a ladder out in the north end of the building here. So, and hopefully it will continue operating without any issue. My buddy thought that I'd be getting a couple hundred down, but I'm getting about 40 down, but 40 up, which is fine for streaming, because streaming I'm only running about maybe 1.8 or 2 megabits per second. I'm running 720, which is technically HD, but it's not the full 1080 HD, but it's good. And I think the pictures this year are going to be a whole lot better than what we've had in past years. So that is the way of things. So I don't know what else to talk about. I was kind of caught off guard with the break here. So, and I would let you listen to the music that they're playing on the background. I remember I was really aggravated one year because I was doing an interview with some folks, and that's what I did. When I first started doing this Thresherman event, I just had a single camera, very similar to this one. This is, and my pictures were really lousy, but I was doing an interview with some folks, and there was a song by the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band that was playing in the background. And because the recording company that had the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band as their client, they decided that because that music was playing in the background, that they had a copyright on that music playing in the background, and so my video was taken down worldwide. And I thought that was kind of crappy, and as a result I never played any Nitty Gritty Dirt Band again on any of my streams. But anyway, is that vindictive? Oh gee, I'm sorry. But anyway, all right, so I don't know what to do. I'm not sure how long they're taking a break for. I know they play. They should be playing until 3:30. They started at 2, and they should play till 3:30. So I'm not, and I'm not sure how much you hear that music in the background. I can hear it playing. I do not have it piped into my system, so I'm hoping that it will appear to be background music and not a central feature. So we'll see. But I'm suspecting that I don't know, maybe the bluegrass people are not as, is the word anal? Apropos here. But anyway, we'll see what happens with all that kind of stuff, I got my headlights on here. This is, I'm getting to be an older fella, and sometimes it's very difficult, and I'm wearing 2 pairs of glasses too, because sometimes it's very difficult to be able to see things, and so a lot of people make fun of me with my headlamps, but being an engineer, I get into a rack space or something back in the back or some other place, and you have to be able to see what you're doing, and this little guy I can kick on at a second's notice, and it's a very handy little device. So I always wear my headlamp, even when I go out to eat dinner. Sometimes you go to a place you can barely see the menu because it's so dark, and I just kick on my headlamp and I can see what I'm ordering. I think that works out quite well for whatever reason. So anyway, let me look and see. I can see the cameras up there up front. I don't see anybody anywhere close to a camera, so maybe they're wandering around. I don't know what they might be up to. Let me see here. What else can I show you that might be interesting to see? Let's see, camera 3. May be able to move around and see the crowd. I don't know, maybe zoom it out. And let's see here. It's moving kind of slow. Let me cut over to camera 3. There we go. And this is the steam shed, they call it. There's some old threshing machines that were steam driven. You can see, let me zoom in on that. You can see that. You can see that guy there has a boiler, and I think she said that she had actually painted on the side of that boiler back one time when she was here. So anyway, not a whole lot of people. I think everybody's just kind of standing around talking, and maybe they're greeting the crowd. Oh, look there! You can see the big wheel back there. That is a wheel that was part of a manufacturing plant, and it used to have a belt on it, and it would drive the entire manufacturing plant off of that belt, and it would go up several floors and be able to drive all that gear. So all this stuff is in the steam shed, they call it, here in Pinckneyville, and people are all watching talking to people and enjoying the steam stuff, and you can see all the pieces and parts rolling around there. I don't know if you can see the little, looks like a barbell going around, and every piece and part is integral in making this thing work. And if you get looking at it, it's very interesting. It's got steam pistons that operate the mechanisms and make that thing go around. It's just very, very interesting. Anyway, that's the steam shed. I'm behind a screen there on the left, and hiding away in my little cubby hole. That's where I am every year. Oh, and there's a new feature here. Might as well take a look at that. The new blower fan they got going. That's a great big fan up there at the ceiling, and that's keeping it a lot cooler in here than what it has been in the past. So that's a good thing. So there you go. That's a look at the steam shed here at the Thresherman show, and not a whole big crowd today, but Sometimes there's a bigger crowd. So I've got these cameras on crawl mode so that they're not too offensive if I accidentally do something. And I did something on this program before. There you can see there's one of the little cameras right there. And but I didn't realize I was on one of the cameras, and I was dinking around with it trying to get it to move, and I was moving the wrong one. Didn't realize that it was the one that was on air. So anyway, oh hey, look at there. There's the folks, the Gordons. Looks like they're in the refrigerator looking around. I've got my own little refrigerator. It's not a real refrigerator. It's just a cooler, but I've got a whole. We had for a while we were getting some of those meals from Fresh, I think it was called, and every time they would send those meals, there'd be some of those freezer packs, and so I have a little case full of freezer packs and water and tomato juice, V8. So anyway, all kinds of nutrition, right? So anyway, it looks like they are getting ready to come back up and do some more music, which is okay by me. And so I won't be sitting here flapping my jaws. I think they have stopped the background music, so I'll just bring up the stage and get everything with so you're just hearing all the background chatter and all that kind of stuff instead of me flapping my lips. All right, so going to the stage. Here we go. 7-second fade. How about that? Nice slow fade to the stage. And we'll bring up the sound. There you go. You can hear everything going on. All right. Back to the stage. And the Gordons. Yeah, I'll do this. There you go. Just so we know who it is. There you go.
Yep, yeah, she's super nice. She's just, real far out.
Yeah. Yeah.
The list on the right is the old one, so we don't skip those, those are usually a good song.
I just wonder if we maybe ought to do After All This Time.
Sure.
Let's start with that.
Yep. And let's do Zion too. That's not
Well, let's do those two in a row.
okay.
After All This Time, it goes.
Okay.
Key back.
Okay.
Here's a tune called After All This Time. We hope you enjoy.
In the
Shadow of the street light, by the flash of the headlight, in the glow of the moonlight, I can almost read the sign. Am I really on the right road? I feel the rumble of the cobblestone. I can't believe I'm going home after all this time. My thoughts are tied to the place I long to be. My eyes are open wide, I can almost see.
split rail fence, and the willow tree. Life can pass you in a heartbeat, turning dry as the winter wind, coming home so bittersweet, like an old love song. Lord knows I've seen so many storms. Will my family give me open arms? Could I ever find a place so warm? I've been away too long. My thoughts are tied to the place I long to be. My eyes are open wide, I can almost see the split rail fence and the willow tree.
It's like Shaq. Sure.
My thoughts are tied to the place I long to be. My eyes are open wide, I can almost see the split rail fence and the willow tree. There's a lamp in the window, giving light to the falling snow. No matter how far I go, this'll always be home. In the shadow of the street light, by the flash of the headlight, in the glow of the moonlight, I can almost read the sign. Can't believe I'm going home after all this time. After all this time.
Thank you. That's very nice. Sweet. Thank you.
We did Green Light on the Southern yesterday. Could we do that again?
Well, we could do
Okay.
Blackjack
Okay, let's
and
do
get
that.
it out of the way.
Yeah.
This is a song about a stereotype. And it's about a fella that's just a rascal. He's kind of a fink. Does anybody remember that word, fink? And everybody's met a fella like this. And they always get by with it. And his name, this is old. This song is so old nobody knows who wrote it, probably 1700s. Or before, could have been. And his name was Blackjack Davy. That has been handed down through time, that was his name. But I know we've all met a Blackjack Davy. Blackjack Davy came riding along, whistling loud and merry, and pretty notes around him ringing charmed the heart of a lady. He charmed the heart of a lady. How old are you, my pretty little miss? How old are you, my honey? 16 come Sunday.
When you get down, move straight back.
Come go with me, my pretty little miss, come go with me, my honey. I'll take you where the grass grows green and you never will want for money. You never will want for money. Pull off those high heel boots all made of Spanish leather and climb behind me on my horse, we'll ride off together. We'll both ride off together. Well, she pulled off them high heel boots all made of the finest leather and got behind him on his horse. They rode off together. They both rode off together. And that night the boss came riding home inquiring about his lady. Well, the servant spoke before she thought it'd been with Blackjack Davy. Rode off with Blackjack Davy. Oh, saddle for me, my coal black stud, he's faster than the gray. Well, I ride all day and I ride all night, it'll overtake my lady. Oh, I'll bring home my lady. Well, he rode all day and he rode all night till he came to a river raging. And there he spied his own true love in the arms of Blackjack Davy, wrapped up with Blackjack Davy. Pull off those long blue gloves all made of the finest leather and give to me your lily white hand, we'll go home together. We'll both go home together. Well, she pulled off them long blue gloves all made of the finest leather and gave to him her lily white hand, bid farewell forever. She bid farewell forever. Will you forsaken your house and home? Will you forsaken your baby? Will you forsake your husband too for the love of Blackjack Davy? For the likes of Blackjack Davy. Well, I'll forsaken my house and home and I'll forsaken my baby. I'll forsake my husband too for the love of Blackjack Davy. I love my Blackjack Davy. Thank
That's it.
you.
How about give me water? Can you strike me an E flat? Give me water.
Give me water, Lord,
Water from the spring. Rain on me.
Rain on me,
oh
oh
Lord.
Lord,
Wash my spirit clean. Give me bread.
Give me bread, oh Lord, manna from above.
Give me food.
Food for life, oh Lord,
Feed me with your love. Give me strength.
give me strength, oh Lord, to
help
help a friend in need.
Give me hope.
Give me hope, oh Lord,
Help
water from the spring. Rain on me,
Rain on me, oh Lord,
wash my spirit clean.
Thank you.
Should have made that, give me Gatorade. I believe this is
Give me
Gatorade.
Gatorade.
It's good stuff, though.
It's good stuff. How about follow mother home?
Be
You
fine.
heard it.
Be good. My mother passed away in 2006, and that day we started writing the song. We finished it up that evening, but we weren't able to sing it for probably about 2 years. We get all choked up every time we try, you know. But we're able to sing it now, no problem. The pain's gone, the good, left all the good, you know, the wonderful memories of Mother. Here's one called Follow Mother Home. I got to retune, come to think of it. I got to tune up a bit for it. And then we'll play you Follow Mother Home. Bunch of seed today.
Bunch of seeds. We're doing a lot of seeds.
The way I feel today, I'll cry again no more. The worst is now behind me, I'll gently close the door. I've read the sweetest verse, and now I turn the page. The kindest soul was ever born has passed beyond this age. I'll follow Mother home. She always led the way. I'll follow in her footsteps to be with her someday. No sadness can befall me, the fear has gone away. If Mother can cross over, then I can do the same. The path is laid before me, I know where I'm bound. My journey has a purpose now. Since we laid Mother down, I'll follow Mother home. She always led the way. I'll follow in her footsteps to be with her someday. Gone like the morning dew, her circle is complete. I know I feel comfort when the circle I repeat. She I'll follow in her footsteps to be with her someday. The way I feel today, I'll cry again no more. The worst is now behind me, I'll gently close the door.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much. That's sweet. Okay. Here, Miss. Oh, Wicked Messenger.
Yeah, okay, we get that. Does this sound good to you? Okay. 2, 3, and. Oh. There was a wicked messenger from Eli, he did come, with a voice that multiplied the smallest matter. When questioned who had sent for him, he answered with his thumb. His tongue it couldn't speak, it could only flatter. Go ahead, sir. Step straight back up after my verses. Move up now. He stayed behind the assembly halls, there that he made his bed. Oftentimes he could be seen returning. Then one day he just appeared, he had a note in his hand that read, "Soles of my feet, I swear they're burning." Oh, the leaves began to shake, yes, the leaves began to fall. And the people that confronted him were many. He was told that these few words would open up his heart. If you cannot bring good news, don't bring any. There was a wicked messenger from Eli, he did come, with a voice that multiplied the smallest matter. When questioned who had sent for him, he answered with his thumb. His tongue it couldn't speak, it could only flatter. Oh, the leaves began to shake, the leaves began to fall. The people that confronted him were many. He was told that these few words would open up his heart. If you cannot bring good news, don't bring it.
Yeah.
Thank you, folks.
Does anybody know who wrote that?
Yeah, there'd
We
be a lot
moved
of
up to
people
the 70s. That was a Bob Dylan song.
from the 60s.
Oh, 60s,
Oh, yeah.
excuse me. It was
Yeah,
farther
60s.
back.
So, we probably got a couple others here. What do you think about part of your history, Shad? Could we do it?
Yeah, that's,
B flat?
we got three more songs.
Roberta, would you cut that fan off? I can't hear anything.
Oh, yeah.
You do the turnaround stuff.
Okay.
I'm kind of give out to be the other thing.
Okay.
I always knew you'd do great things. I didn't ever want to slow you down. I was there when you learned to use your wings. I saw you leave the ground. The times I spent in your sweet arms, they were the best times that I've known. And maybe the reason that I'm here at all is to help you carry on. Don't you know, I still remember when once I was someone to you. You were meant for something better. Doesn't matter anymore what you think of me. I'm proud to be a part of your history. I knew the time was coming soon. You were growing up so fast. Sometimes you can lose so much when you try and make it last. The times I spent in your sweet arms, those were the best times I've known. And maybe the reason that I'm here at all is to help you carry on. Don't you know, I still remember when once I was someone to you. You were meant for something better. Doesn't matter anymore what you think of me. I'm proud to be a part of your history. I always knew you'd do great things. I didn't ever want to slow you down. I was there when you learned to use your wings. I saw you leave the ground. The times I spent in your sweet arms, they were the best times I've known. And maybe the reason that I'm here at all is to help you carry on. Don't you know, I still remember when once I was someone to you. You were meant for something better. Doesn't matter anymore what you think of me. I'm proud to be a part of your history.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you. Appreciate
Okay,
it.
let's go out with Jen sing. Hey, you've been a wonderful audience. Wonderful. We're going to do one more song. Thank you again, everybody that helps make this happen. Bob Giacomo, you work all
Yeah,
year
Bob works
long
hard
for
at
it. Thank you so much. Want to thank the Grecian Steakhouse here in town. Great food, great people. Thank them for being our sponsor. And we want to thank Greg Eplin for
yeah.
his loyalty
Yeah.
to come and bring the PA. Thank you, everybody.
I think this Gatorade's pretty good for you. I asked Shad about it, and he said he'd had one before. I don't drink soda or any of that stuff, so I've never had one. But I think it's kept me
Yeah.
living, because otherwise I'd be dropped down on the stage by now. It's got something in it that's
You
kept
might
me going.
start buying them now.
Yeah,
I don't
might-
know.
Might buy one for when we're outside on a, well, we haven't been out on a flatbed since '76, but we might again.
We might
someday.
have to.
Yeah, we
though.
might have to someday. This is a lot better than being on a flatbed in the sunshine, I'll tell you that much. Lots better.
High class. Ginseng.
Okay, all right.
This is called Ginseng Sullivan. He made a living digging ginseng. You can just picture the old man.
About 3 miles from the Battle Yard on the reverse curve on down. Not far south of the town depot, Sullivan's shack was found. Back on higher ground. You could see him every day, walking down the line with an old toe sack across his back, long hair down behind, speaking his worried mind.
It's a long way to the
Delta from the North Georgia hills, and a tow sack full of ginseng will pay me no traveling bill.
I'm too old to ride the ramp on the road alone.
I guess I'll never make it back to home.
My muddy water Mississippi Delta home.
Go ahead, Sharon. Winter here gets too cold, the damping makes me ill. Can't dig no root on the mountainside with the ground froze hard as steel. Gotta stay at the foot of the hill. But next summer things turn around, company might pay high. I'm making enough money to pay my bills, bid these mountains goodbye. Then I'll sing with a sigh.
It's a long way to the
Delta from the North Georgia hills, and a tow sack full of ginseng, pay me no traveling bill.
I'm too old to ride the ramp from the road home.
Guess I'll never make it back to home.
My muddy water Mississippi Delta home. My muddy water Mississippi Delta home.
that it for us?
That's it. That's it. Thank you
Don't
so
forget the
much.
Grecian Steakhouse. I guarantee you, you'll enjoy it. You'll be glad you went. It's a good eating place. And Gatorade, yeah, Gatorade's a big winner. Boy, it's nice. I mean, I'm about to pass out. I'm not used to. I work in a recording studio, so it never gets humid. 25% is as tall as the humidity gets. But I guarantee you, it's nice to see smiling faces. If it wouldn't have been for that, we'd done been fell down and laying on the stage by now. Thank you for grinning and enjoying it today. We'll see you down the road.
Okay, so that was the Gordons, and that was most enjoyable. Always good to see those folks and hear them play. Good talent. So. Anyway, I have fiddled with what I believe the issue was with getting some of my sound out from the music system. So the question is whether or not I can actually play the music and not have it pop over the system first. Let me try that. Okay, so it is playing but not popping over the system. So now let me see if I can bring it up. And no, I can't bring it up. It should be playing, but it's not. Hey. Nope. So still got more figuring out to do. Oh well. Anyway, that's been the Gordons, and we will continue on with the next stream at 4 o'clock. So you guys come back at 4 o'clock, and we'll have the Snowbird Street Band. I'm going to stop this stream, and we'll catch you the next time. Woohoo!